Greetings from Episcopal High School. Apologies for a bit of a late start here for our broadcast. This is Jamie Biondi. I'm here with my partner, Min Win. It is the top of the first inning for EHS girls softball, and the score is still 0-0. We've got a runner at third base after a leadoff triple booming over the head of the right fielder. But after that, we had a strikeout. We had a pop out to first base, and here we are, man. How you feeling?
Hey, Jamie, I'm feeling great. I never really watched this sport, but today I'm here to learn as well as commentate my thoughts on this exciting game.
Run comes home, the first run of the game. Episcopal is down 1-0 against visiting Trinity Christian on a cloudy Thursday afternoon here at the high school. We'll see if they can keep it just to one. Again, there are 2 outs in the inning. Senior Jenny Chen on the mound. She's a powerhouse on the softball field. Let's see if she can limit the damage. Ball low, gets behind. And back to Chen on the mound. Is this your first softball game, Min?
Yeah, it for sure is. I'm watching this thing from the screen right here, and I've never seen this kind of pitching style with like the roundup with the arm into the underhand.
Definitely a bit of a learning curve there. Jenny Chen's been pitching for years for this Episcopal squad. Delivers one. That is a ball, and it'll be a walk. Another base runner coming.
And Jenny Chen, you can see by her arm that she must have strength in that pitch.
I like how she does the one sleeve down, one sleeve up. That is a look right there.
Very domineering look.
New Trinity Christian hitter steps in. Chen delivers. Just outside. A little tough to tell today because we got some Episcopal players in a little bit of a chilly air playing in their hoodies, their fleeces. Numbers are invisible. We're going to have to rely on eyesight today, but we'll do the best we can.
And that's a hit.
That ball laced into left field. It gets by the left fielder. Piper Ogden there in center is going to deliver it in. We'll see if that run can get cut down at the plate. Not in time. That is 2-0 to Trinity Christian.
And that is number 4. Kenna Outlaw, freshman.
Number 17 steps in. That looks like Kayla Kissel, an 11th grader. Quite a youth movement on this team, man. Tell us a little bit about the grade breakdown for the visiting Trinity Christian roster.
Yeah, I mean, right here we can see that we have 5 8th graders on this team. And the more surprising part, 2 of the 7th graders on this team.
Certainly a youth movement. That ball dribbled foul. Chen will try to settle down and see if we can cut it down to 2. Again, still the top of the first inning here. We are just getting underway. Plenty of time left for Episcopal to strike back. That's a swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the top of the first. Episcopal limits the damage to just 2. It is 2 for the Trinity Christian visiting players. And Episcopal will get their first chance to swing it here coming up in the bottom of the first. How's the mood on campus, Min, with this weather? We had some beautiful days, and now we're back to cold and a little bit dreary. It's 61 degrees at game time. How you feeling?
I mean, the weather is super bipolar currently where we're at. This might affect the game actually because of the wind, the cold, and as you can see, it does affect the players because they're in their gray sweatshirts and whatnot. So we'll see how it affects the actual game.
A little more solidarity on the Trinity Christian side, maybe some toughness there. They are all sans hoodies, sans fleeces. They are all unied up. Many of them showing the high socks, the blue. That's a good look there. Always loved the high socks for the softball and the baseball players. They've got number 16 on the mound there. Looks like that is Maddie Gilbert, a 10th grader. We'll see how she can deliver the ball against the home maroon here. Just getting their first chance. You may be able to hear echoes of the national anthem playing for the girls lacrosse game just behind us.
Yeah, and I mean, we're getting a few looks at how she does her pitch here, and I can't tell. Is that a solid pitch, Jamie, or do you think it needs a little work?
Looks pretty good to me from here. We'll see if the Maroon can handle it. She takes a nice long step in, delivers low for that warm-up pitch. We are just about to get underway in the top of the bottom of the first. Excuse me. Interesting to see too. You notice the Trinity Christian players have the goggles, the eyewear all around the infield and outfield. Episcopal not rocking that way. Maybe a little bit better safe than sorry there for the visiting blue.
Yeah, or they might just have bad eyes. Who knows, man?
That would certainly be a good thing for the home team there if the visitors are struggling to see the ball coming in. And here we go for the bottom of the first. Who do we got there stepping in first for the Maroon, man? Can you see that number?
Number 12, that is Isabel Ho, it looks like.
Isabel Ho, the senior. First pitch is a ball.
Isabel Ho, I heard, is a strong player for this team, so let's see how she does on bat.
And the delivery, another low one gets by the catcher. That's of no account. Let's see how we can do. 2-0 count here from Maddie Gilbert, delivering to Isabel Ho. Third pitch of the at-bat going to be delivered here. Swing and a miss. That was right down the middle. A little bit of a fireball. I'm impressed with the Trinity Christian pitcher here.
And that looked like a pretty quick pitch, which Isabel Ho clearly missed.
2-1 count, considered a great hitter's count in baseball and softball worlds. You got the pitcher where you want him. Swing and a foul ball right on it. Love to see that so early in the game. Sometimes teams come out a little bit flat-footed, but it looks like both teams are right on it to start this one. That sets us at a 2-2 count. Still nobody out in the bottom of the first. Gilbert steps back and delivers. Oh, bit of an errant swing there, but managed to foul it off, did Isabel Ho. And she's still allowed to fight another day.
And that ball looked a little bit high there. I think she should have just let that ball go.
Could have been ball 3. It's a 2-2 count again. They reset the throw. Blew it by her. Strike 3. That was quite a fireball. I'm impressed with the sophomore. Just threw one at bat here. Let's see if she can keep a good thing going. We'll see if Episcopal can strike.
Yeah, great pitch from Gilbert on this team. Seems like she knows exactly what she's doing on the mound.
In steps junior L. Young, number 7. Oh, looked like she may have been threatening to bunt there. Called strike on the play. It's an 0-1 count. Pitch number 2 coming here. Swing and a miss, a little bit behind that one. It's quickly an 0-2 count.
Jamie, I don't know if you can tell, but who is that on the batting? We have their number 7.
L. Young, yeah,
like.
of course. L. Young, the junior sensation. She was in my English class in the fall, advanced American drama. No slouch there is L. Young. She swings and slashes it foul. Coach AJ there, first base coach, getting that ball back quickly. Former Episcopal star.
And Jamie, do you know anything about her style of leadership, Miss AJ?
This is a good question. She, in my experience, my beloved colleague, she leads by doing. She's always ready to dive right in. You could see her out here just deeply involved in practice. She's young. She's a former athlete. She's ready to get right in there with the kids. Have you ever taken her class, man?
No, I haven't. I actually had Captain Eldred
Ooh,
as a freshman, so
interesting.
didn't get the
Interesting.
opportunity.
See if Young can stay alive here. Oh, excuse me. That is a new batter.
Better seems like Young got struck out. Maybe number 10. That is Clara Milner, freshman from Arlington, VA.
Interesting stance there. She's got the big bend, maybe trying to cut down the strike zone a little bit. Number 16 delivers. That ball gets by the catcher. So 2 outs. Episcopal still down 2 runs. Would love to get some first blood here in this bottom of the first inning. Swung and missed there. Catcher couldn't quite handle it, but that's okay. It is a 1-2 count with 2 outs now. The bases are clear. Number 16 delivers. Oh, that looked pretty good. Must have been just outside. Episcopal lives to fight another day. 2-2 count, 2 outs, down 2 runs. Here we go. Let's see if Gilbert can put her away. Swung on him, fouled. Good bat speed there to catch up with the fast pitch. Couldn't quite bring it into fair territory, but staying alive. Even with no base runners, we've seen some good fight from these Maroon batters early today. I mean, anybody on this team, the Maroon, that you're looking as a particular threat today?
Yeah, I actually had a conversation with one of my advisory people, Naja. She is currently playing for this team, and she says Jenny Chen might be the best player for our team.
Okay,
So
star pitcher.
let's see how she does on the mound.
Swung on and missed. May have been foul tipped, but the catcher squeezed it, and that is the inning. Bit of an anemic effort there from the Maroon. Quickly they are down 1-2-3, and it remains 2-0 as we head to the top of the second.
And Jamie, I just want to ask about this low stance our team takes when we bat. Is that just like a softball thing, or do you think that's like a strategy our team likes to use?
It's interesting to think about. We definitely have some folks coiled up there ready to unload on the ball. As I mentioned before, I think it may also be related to trying to cut down the strike zone. The strike zone kind of goes from the letters across your chest down to your knees, and if you're making a smaller frame out of your body, it might be a favorable outcome for the umpire to call fewer strikes. We've seen this strategy in professional softball, professional baseball. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but the Episcopal giving it a try today, it looks like.
There we go, and Jenny Chen is practicing her pitch on the mound.
There we go. She's warming up. Coach Kim Adams there talking up the umpire, perhaps trying to get in his good graces to get ahead of things here, even though we're fighting back from 2 down. Chen looking good in warm-ups. A little bit less of a fireballer than Gilbert on the other side, but that doesn't mean we can't stop the offense here. We'll see how she does for the second go-around. Sun certainly not a factor today. Not a bit of sun in the sky. We are full cloud cover. Thankfully, no rain actively, and the wind has died down a little bit from where we were last week. This time, that was one tornado of a baseball game.
And not just with the win, that game was actually a really close game when the other team led, I think, 12-5, and then we almost came back, closing the score down to 12-11 or 10, but then not closing down enough and eventually losing. But it was a great game to watch.
Couldn't quite make it all the way back. Heartbreaker there for the Maroon. First delivery of the inning is a ball outside. Looks like we got number 22, Gabby Butler, up for Trinity Christian. See how she fares against Chen. Ooh, perhaps a little bit of trickery there. Chen held on to that one a little bit longer. Bit of an off-speed pitch. Came in high. It's a 2-0 count. Perhaps even 3-0, actually. We may have missed one right at the beginning there. Sometimes from our angle, there's a strike. A little tough to tell. We are down a bit of a hill here back behind our cameras. Trying to get a sense of what is being called a few hundred feet away from us. Delivers and swung on and missed. That'll bring it to a full count here. Again, the first batter at the top of the second inning for the visiting Trinity Christian team. You see shortstop Caroline Reed there among how many freshmen do we have on this Episcopal team? I mean, it's a pretty good cadre there of freshmen, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like we have 9 players who are freshmen on this team.
Bodes well for the future here on the high school campus.
There's a hit.
Swung and grounded to third base, thrown over to first, held on, and that is the second out of the inning there.
Great stuff from our team there. We can see first base doing her little dance. You can see that dance one more time there, and that was a great play from our team, being able to get her out.
Elite celebration there from the Episcopal High School Maroon. Chen delivers. Swung on and fouled back. 0-1 count. Quickly ahead is Jenny Chen. She would love to put up a 0 this inning, see if we can go get some offense.
And we can see first base is a active dancer. Not sure what she's doing on the softball field. And that's a hit.
Swung on and grounded to third base. That one looks like it's going to dribble foul. 0-2. What I'm seeing right away from this Trinity Christian lineup is very top heavy. We had some big boppers up there in the first few, and now we're down to a little bit less power in the bottom half of the lineup. There you go, delivered to first. That is a classic 1-3 putout, and that retires the side. No hits, no runs. Episcopal puts up a 0, and we'll see if we can get back some of those 2 that they dropped in the top of the first.
And Jenny Chen, you see there, the ball comes to her, and she quickly gets off the mound and plays it to first base. I just love the tenacity, aggressiveness that you can see with our team here.
Some pitchers take great pride in their defensive abilities. Chen appears to be one of those. Some a little bit more egotistical, maybe just working on throwing strikes and not thinking too much about fielding the ball, but Chen right on that one, delivered a strike over there to first base and made easy work of the Trinity Christian offense.
And we're just in that. Brady Hopkins is going to give us an update on the JV girls lax game. Off to you, Brady.
So much, Brady. Always good to hear from you, my friend. Brady Hopkins, a legend of my Page to Stage class at the moment. We went out to the theater last night, saw a show called Jonah at Studio Theater. That's the life of a boarding school student, right? Nighttime, you're out there, staying out late, watching a play with your class, get a little bit of sleep, maybe do a little homework, go to a full day of classes, and you're right back out on the field reporting from the sidelines for sports media.
And as a student, I can tell you that those nighttime flex blocks are either super good or super bad. If you have a lot of work you have to do that night and a big test tomorrow, those flex blocks aren't the greatest.
We have started the bottom of the second here. Looks to me like that might be Piper Ogden, the pride of New York City, stepping in against Gilbert, number 16. Again, it's a little tough to tell with this unseasonable weather. Lots of the Episcopal players choosing to wear hoodies. Ogden delivers a pop fly, caught by the first baseman backing up there. Number 4 makes a good play on it. That's Kenna Outlaw. Number 9 taking care of business, and there is quickly one out here. Maroon got to get a rally going, men. What do you think is going to start us off here?
Yeah, I mean, the batter has to hit a good ball. I think we almost had a good ball there with that high ball, but unfortunately it was caught.
Definitely love to see them making contact. Good things happen when you put the ball in play. A rocket of a ball delivered just inside there.
What a pitch.
See if the fifth hitter here can make some hay. You see right behind the plate there, a track meet happening today, an invitational Episcopal track team trying to go win some medals. Track program here, man, is quite impressive. Hundreds of kids take part every year.
It is. My friend Essentino actually won states for hurdling
Not too shabby.
the past winter. I actually did track myself in the winter, but only went to one meet.
Impressive.
Yes.
What does Essentino tell you about how to be a track star? Swing and a miss?
Yeah, I mean, he gives you good advice, but there's not much to learn when you just run. It's more about doing the hours and making sure that you can train good and be good for the meet.
Certainly not easy. Track, one of those often individual sports where you feel like you're competing against yourself a little bit. Jenny Chen, the pitcher, steps in for Episcopal, the number 6 hitter. See if she can help herself here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. What were your events in track, man?
For that meet, I ran, I think it was the 300. Super tiring race. It's the 300 and the 4. Oh,
China connects, but foul.
the 300 and the 400 is a race where you can't really slow down. You're going 100% the whole way, and it's a long way, so that lactic acid really kicks
Woo.
in.
That can't be easy. Hey, let me ask you something. You think for Gilbert here, a visitor on the mound, watching all these runners go by behind, you think there's any distraction element there?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think the fans on the stands right there seem to be very lively. And the track meet, obviously a lot of stuff going on, could take her eyes off the ball into the meet.
It's a 1-2 count here with 2 outs to Chen. She swings. That ball looks like the catcher wasn't able to hold on. Chen realizes it, heads to first base, but not in time. She is put out, and that is the end of the bottom of the second. Score still 2-0 to the visiting Trinity Catholic squad. And they will go back to hitting and see if they can put up a crooked number here.
And Jamie, from our team, I want to see when we pitch and the catcher can't catch the ball for us to steal a base. I think we've seen that a lot this whole game, and I think we're able to.
We saw the boys baseball team stealing left and right last week. We'll see if the girls can follow their lead here. Episcopal, you think, known for speed across our leagues? I guess if you got a good track program, maybe that feeds into baseball and softball as well.
Of course. And we can see here that the style on the mound from Chen and from number 16
Maddie Gilbert there for the visiting blue and yellow
is very different. We can see for the opposing team that she likes her fast balls, but with Chen, she likes to play with the speed a little more, a few fast balls, a few slow balls, and we'll see how that pans out for this game.
Interesting development here. It looks like we're going to get Maddie Gilbert leading off, so the pitcher for the other team, just like Chen was trying to help herself. We'll see if Gilbert can do the same. Chen was unable to do so, dropped third strike, but maybe Gilbert's got better luck. A formidable right-handed batter there. In she steps as the ball goes down to second base, and we are about to get underway in the top of the third. Things moving pretty fast here, man. A little bit lower scoring than the baseball game we got to see last week.
Yeah, that last game went on for a while. I think me and you, Jamie, were there for 3 hours maybe.
3 hours, no bathroom breaks, no dinner, no drinks. This was a marathon.
No advertisements. It was a challenge.
If any of our viewers out there are interested in advertising with the Maroon, that ball's drilled right through the gap into left field, and that is going to be a clean single on the first pitch of the inning. Gilbert stroked one out to left. Clearly, she's almost as good of a hitter as she is a pitcher there.
Extremely Shohei Ohtani-esque, being able to both pitch and bat.
Ohtani-esque. Chen delivers. That one's going to be too high. We'll see if we get any running happening on the bases here with Gilbert there at first. She is stealing. The throw goes down to second, not quite on the money, and Gilbert steals cleanly standing up. One wrinkle in softball, men, of course, is that runners may not take leads like they can in baseball. Runners have to wait till the ball is delivered across the plate to get off the base there. She was running from the get-go. We'll see if Episcopal can keep her there. Swung on and missed. That ball dropped by Isabel Ho behind the plate, but she gets it back in time to keep the runner at second. And we got a 2-1 count here.
And Trinity Christian super eager to steal these bases here.
Gilbert looked like she was dancing off the base a little bit there, perhaps tempting a throw, trying to goad the high school into making an error and letting her get through. Chen delivers. Ooh, looked pretty good from here, but that ball was a little bit up and out. And that's going to be a base on ball. So we got runners at first and second, still nobody out. Chen very calm. Seems like nothing's getting to her too much. Still a pretty low-scoring game. Hopefully she can limit the offense here. We got number 7, Emma Siebert, stepping in, a 9th grader. That ball way low. Throw to third. Not in time. Gilbert steals third, and we had a follow-up steal behind of second.
And so that is dangerous.
Not a great situation here. A couple of ducks on the pond, as they say. See if Emma Siebert can bring him home. That ball dribbled to the pitcher. Runner's coming home. Chen delivers the first, not in time. 1 run scores, and still nobody out in the inning. Good piece of hitting there. Doesn't have to go far to make a lot happen, and that is now 3-0 for the visitors. Umpire's going to give the plate a little dusting, and in steps number 4, Hadley Noel. This is one of those 8th graders we talked about beforehand. You wouldn't know it to look at her. She's tall. Perhaps a strong athletic future there. Number 4 against number 4. Swing and a miss. Runner takes second on the play. Oh, looks like it was a foul. Nope, I correct myself. That was a clean swing. Runners at second and third now. Ducks back on that pond. Here comes Chen. Swung on and drilled a shortstop. That looks like nobody's going to be out there. Again, we have first and third, and it is 4-0. Episcopal having a little trouble putting away these ground balls, man.
And Outlaw, it seems. Who was the batter that just batted?
I believe that was number 4, Kenna Outlaw, wasn't it?
Kenna Outlaw looks very confident with that bat. Swung both times.
In steps Evelyn Chaplin here for the visitors, number 3. She swings
Chaplin,
through it.
An 8th grader.
Wow.
On this team.
Chen's got a 1-1 count here. Let's see if she can put her away. Swung on and drilled. That's going to fall. See if Episcopal can get out of it. They can't quite do it. Speed is really burning the Episcopal High School maroon here. Another run comes in to score on the play.
And Trinity Christian, they're very speedy and very good with the bat, it seems like.
Still nobody out. The bases are loaded. 4-0 here.
And Jamie, I don't know, but have you ever seen a home run in a softball game?
I certainly have in softball games away from the high school, but I'm not so sure. Have I ever witnessed one here? I don't think so. I had a couple years coaching baseball, so I haven't been able to watch as many of the softball games themselves, but we'll see if maybe today's the day, hopefully for the home team and not for the visitors. In steps Kayla Kissel, an 11th grader. Practically an octogenarian on this team compared to some of those youths, the 7th and 8th graders. It's a 1-1 count. Chen delivers high and outside, threatens a throw to first, does Isabel Ho there, and decides better of it and delivers it back to Chen.
And that was a big word you just used there, Jamie. What is that word again?
That would be octogenarian, men. Good Membian word. Means an 80-year-old or someone in their 80s. Oh, the throw comes back to first. Thought they might sneak one behind the runner. She gets back in time. It's a 3-1 count. Hitter's paradise. Bases are loaded. 3-1 count. Nowhere to put her. If if Chen delivers another ball, then this might be a run for the visitors. That is ball 4. She will take her. Oh, excuse me. Scoreboard must have been wrong. We got a full count. That ball is bounced in and the run will score. No need to track it down fast. It is now 5-0 Trinity Christian. Chen's got to settle down here. Still nobody out on the inning. It feels like we've been in this one for a few minutes. Let's see what she can do here. Here comes Gabby Butler, number 22. Strike one. Getting ahead. Smart play there by Jenny Chen. We've got campus dogs having the time of their lives here in the outfield beyond the home run fence. Meanwhile, Chen's going back to work. Strike two. Quickly ahead. 0-2 on the batter. This bodes well for perhaps the first out of the inning. You'd love to see a double play here. That one comes in high. It's a 1-2 count.
And Jenny with 2 strikes already. Let's see if she can strike her out.
Would love to see a K here. She steps back. She delivers. Swung on and missed. That is going to be strike 3 to get the first out for the Maroon. Huge pitch there.
Great stuff. That's what we needed from Chen.
All she needs to do is get 2 more, and they will get out of this inning still down only 5. Certainly within striking distance the way high school softball works. Swung on and foul back there. Quickly 0-1. One thing I noticed, Min, on the way. Oh, that ball gets loose, but the runner stays put. I noticed, Min, if you look closely at our monitor, the umpire in the field, on his left arm, he has not only a sleeve, but a padded sleeve. I wonder if that's the result of an earlier injury. It's not too often you see the umpire who's not behind home plate with protective gear like that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that, or he just wants to feel involved, man. You know the guys who do these games. They are volunteers.
You don't think those umpires get paid? Swung on and foul back. It's an 0-2 count.
For my JV soccer season, I was told that they weren't.
Is that right?
So I'm not.
Wow.
But this is varsity softball, so it could be different.
I bet they're making good money out there. It's not too bad of a gig.
Yeah.
Wait until you see the sideline report we have for you coming up at the end of the inning. Brady Hopkins is in paradise surrounded by puppies. Just a little teaser for you as Chen tries to put away the batter here. We got 2 outs. Number 5 steps in. That's Hadley Noel, an 8th grader. See what she can do against Chen. Base is still loaded. It's an 0-0 count. Swung on and missed. Quickly an 0-1.
That's a 0-2 count for Jenny Chan.
Correction, that is still 0-1.
0-1.
Scoreboard's a little behind times. The runner's coming home on a pass ball that gets by the catcher, and the run will score. See if they can get him at second base. Nope, a little bit of a delay there by the backup runner there. But Chen's pitch was a little bit low. Squeaks by Isabel Ho, and unfortunately it is now 6-0 Trinity Christian. It's such a shame. Chen really felt like she was settling down with the bases loaded, but that one gets by. Isabel Ho blocks that one. Oh, but the ball gets over Chen's head. Runner threatens at third, but does not go.
And we need to get that ball off the ground and get that ball to base. I mean, these Trinity Christian players are just strolling to each base.
They certainly are walking wherever they'd like to. That ball delivered home. Looks like a strike, perhaps. A little tough to see from here. I'm seeing a 3-1 count on the scoreboard, despite the 0-2 that you see there on your monitor. Let's see if Chen can come back. That one's going to bounce in low, and that's going to load the bases once more. Runner takes first.
With the underhand form, I'm sure it's hard to gauge whether or not your ball will go higher or lower.
Certainly not easy. A little bit of physics involved there, man. How'd you do in physics?
I did all right. Pretty good, but it is a long class. A lot of mastery checks,
Oof.
a lot of
That ball bounces in.
labs, worksheets. Concepts aren't that hard, but a lot of work for sure. Takes me back.
One thing you'll notice, viewers, is that Min did not mention what grade he got. That's never a good sign. He's not willing to say it. Another ball, 2-0. Still 2 outs. Would love to put this one away and get to hitting. Jenny Chen reels and delivers. Oh boy, that one's drilled to center field, right over the center fielder's head, and that might clear the bases. Never a good sign when Maddie Gilbert comes up with the bases loaded. Looks like that'll deliver 2 RBIs, and the score is now 8-0. Certainly the opposing pitcher is a formidable hitter, isn't she?
And a massive hit there from number 6, it looks like. Emma Van Raphorst, another eighth grader on this team. I think that just shows that the young players on this team are actually good and not just being pulled up there.
Thought center fielder Piper Ogden may have been able to reel that one in. She ran in a little bit too aggressively, and it went just over the tip of the glove. Luckily, the Maroon were able to limit the damage to just 2. That ball delivered in. Ball 1. Another one bounces in there. Unfortunately, it's 2-0. Still 2 out, though. Would love to put this one away. All it takes is a ground ball. All it takes is a pop fly. Strike 1. It's 2-1.
Great pitch there. She might have to pull up both sleeves in order to
hit a new level. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. It's a 2-2 count.
There we go.
You know, Min, they say sun's out, guns out. We got cloud cover today, but Jenny Chen not obeying the common aphorism. She is guns out, clouds out.
Common aphorism, another big word from my co-host. Or it might just be a big word for me. Who knows?
You know me, always ready to deliver. Here comes Chen, 2-2 pitch. Swung on and dribble back to her. She delivers the first, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Nicely done by the Maroon to get out of trouble there with a couple runners on base. It is 8-0 Trinity Christian, and we have the report of a lifetime from sideline reporter Brady Hopkins. He's getting a little bit ready with some furry friends. Let's see what Brady's got for us. Just a moment, he'll be perfectly ready to deliver his report. He is actually currently wrangling a puppy. And no, if you're listening and wondering, these are not puppies available for adoption. These are the classic high school dogs. There are about 54 of them on campus. And we go to our sideline reporter, Brady Hopkins, who is ready with one of them. Brady, what do you got for us? Don't know whether to thank Brady or to thank Ginger more. They did about equal talking there. That is one for the record books. Not sure we've ever had a dog interviewed on a broadcast here at Episcopal Sports Media. Not pictured in that shot were some supporting cast members. That, of course, is Penny Walsh and also Stella Keith. We got 3 dogs playing over there. Min, do you have any pets back home?
No, I don't. My dad actually had a pet, but after he passed, my dad just got traumatized and never wanted a pet again. So
you know, grief for animals, people don't expect it, and it hits you pretty hard, doesn't it?
yeah, dog was named Max.
Max the dog, classic dog name.
Which is a kind of unique name, actually.
It's true.
Considering that my dad was born in the late 19s in Vietnam.
The late 19s. What are we talking here? You don't know your dad's birthday?
I think 1972.
Oh
That's
man,
pretty
you
late
got to
now.
go back to the drawing book. You got to find that out. Father's Day will be here before you know it. Here we are in the bottom of the third. Episcopal High School Maroon trying to get some of these runs back.
So our camera woman's kind of having a little trouble with getting the picture in frame there.
We got a new pitcher here, which could be just what the Maroon need. That is number 1, Karis Friesen. She's an 8th grader making her appearance here. Let's see what she can do. That ball is drilled to third base. Quickly laced over to first, and that is an out. That was beautiful ground ball work there by the third baseman from Trinity Episcopal.
And Trinity Christian,
Excuse me, Trinity Christian.
long ball there. They do. A lot of players have a good arm on them.
They sure do. That's the difference in this game, frankly, is the infield defense. The Maroon weren't able to put some ground balls away, and Trinity Christian have been able to do so. It's not all been strikeouts, especially with a bit of a slower pitcher in here. That ball delivered low. It's 1-0.
See that low stance again.
That ball delivered high. 1-0. Excuse me, 2-0. Let's see what Friesen can do. Oh, good pitch. Swung on and missed there. Who do we got at bat here? Is that KK Gottfried?
That is KK Gottfried.
Coming fresh off of Chapel Talk. Did a great job last week. Man, we've seen an abundance of Chapel Talks, especially from the senior girls this year.
That is a out.
Little dribbler to the pitcher.
Yes, KK Gottfried actually had a April Fool's post
Is that right?
for Episcopal college choices, where she was said to go to Harvard for I think some type of sport, along with a biology major. My roommate Joshua Koo was indeed fooled. By
Totally
the post.
fooled. Joshua Kuhn, notorious as one of the most gullible sophomores that we have at this fine institution. That ball drilled to first base. That might be easy work there, and that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Episcopal offense. Unfortunately, not able to muster anything to cut into this deficit. It is still 8-0. Nice work there, smooth by the Trinity Christian squad, adapting to a new pitcher, but no lapse in their stellar defense.
Yeah, and I mean, we're getting hits, but we have to get those feats on base, man. I'm not sure if we've been on base yet so far this
Making
game.
contact, but not a single official hit so far, unfortunately. This game has been all Trinity Christian so far. But the Maroon, they're not afraid of being underdogs. No matter the sport, no matter the context, they will keep fighting all the way through. We head to the top of the fourth here.
And we have a shot of the umpire doing a lap, it looks like.
Gotta stay warm, especially with the wind cutting a little bit like it is today. Like I said, it's still about 60 degrees, but it certainly feels much colder out here, doesn't it, man?
It does. Very cold, very dark day.
Sort of gloomy. There was a fog this morning when I came out of my house for the first time. That fog has lifted a little bit, but still it just feels gray. Jenny 10 staying in the ball game here, continuing to deliver. That's Ellie Varecchia over there at first base. I didn't spot her earlier. Again, the hoodies are throwing us off just a little bit.
And I think she's doing a great job on first base. I mean, most balls that have gone to her, she has caught. Great job from her. Her and Chen have a great chemistry.
You love to see
going
it.
on.
You love to see it. Man, it's leadership selection week here at Episcopal. We started our first round of leadership selections. The first round includes the honor committee, the discipline committee, the senior monitors, and our head monitor. Anybody you're thinking might have a good beat on the roll? Any one of those?
I mean, except for head monitor, it's really hard to say who has a good chance. But for head mon, I I've heard that Sawyer Locke and Emma Blue are currently in the lead,
Ooh,
but we shall
interesting.
see.
We'll find out less than a week from today, April 8th. The decisions announced, the roles filled right after chapel. That's always full of anticipation for the Maroon student body. You don't have to be a senior to be excited about that. The next regime of leadership. That ball bounces in. Chen's quickly down 3-0. Unfortunately, would love to get a strike in here to start the inning well.
And Jamie, I was told that the teachers also get a vote. So who do you think leads the pack in terms of your side of things?
So here's the wrinkle, man. Teachers get a vote for the head monitor and the senior monitors, but we do not get to vote for the honor committee and the discipline committee. The logic there is that we're not the ones who have to go in front of those folks if we make a mistake, so we don't get to choose. It's an interesting setup to kind of have a partial view on it. I've got my eyes on some folks for senior monitors, but it's a pretty wide open race.
For sure, and we have pace pairs coming through the field here.
Ooh. You saw a walk there, and now the runner takes second base on a ball that got by catcher Isabel Ho. It is a, let's see, I believe it might be a 1-1 count here. Again, we are kind of down a hill here in the outfield. Not that easy to see the batter in the strike zone. Umpire behind home plate is not the most demonstrative. He is keeping his decisions close to the chest there. That ball comes in, looked good to me. I don't believe he called it a strike. Good illustration of what we were just talking about. Here comes Chen delivering to the plate. That ball drilled. That's going to get over the head of the left fielder, but just foul. You can see the frustration from the batter there. She wanted extra bases. She's not going to get it, but she'll get a new life.
And from my angle there, that looked like a huge hit. Could have been a home run, actually. Shows you the power this school has at bat.
Pretty impressive. And again, that's number 4, Kenna Outlaw at the plate. She is a 9th grader. And she drills another one. That might be another one foul. She's got to straighten that one out. We'll see if she can do it here as the bat winds down. It is a 1-2 count according to the scoreboard. Still 8-0 Trinity Christian. Episcopal trying to scratch one across the board. Chen sets, and she delivers. That one swung on and popped to third base. L. Young makes quick work of that one with her sure hands, and we got our first out. Runners at just a runner at second base. Excuse me.
It's hard to tell with this downhill kind of angle that we have here. Uphill, actually. Sorry.
Maybe once you're a crypto billionaire, man, you could donate a press box for us for the ball sports over here, the bat sports.
Yeah, I'm not too aware of the crypto stuff.
Oh, I think any day now. That ball grounded to third base. L. Young makes another play to first to Varecki, and they get the out. Quickly, there are 2 outs. Runner goes to third on the play.
Varecki, like I said earlier, doing great stuff on that first base.
That classic junior to senior connection, third base to first base. A 5-3 put out for the Maroon. First pitch of the next at-bat delivered wide. Oh, almost gets away from Chen. That could have been trouble letting the runner score from third. She hangs on, and it's a 1-0 count. Looks like we've got number 17, Kayla Kissel, stepping in. One of those elderly juniors. A rarity on this team. They have 2 juniors, they have 1 sophomore, and that is the only upperclassman that they've got on their roster. No seniors. You don't see that too often, do you?
No, you don't. I was actually shocked when I saw this list that there were less juniors than 8th graders.
Wild. It truly is a youth movement over there with the blue and yellow. That pitch comes in low, gets by the catcher, but the runner retreats back to third base. 2-1 count. Just past 5 o'clock here. We are working fast. That ball comes in a bit low. That'll make it 3-1. Chen would love not to face any more batters this inning. Got to take care of this one and get the third out. That ball drilled straight through the infield to Piper Ogden in center field. The run will score. Nice ribby there from Kayla Kissel. A little bit of junior leadership on display. She stands at first base safe with an RBI single.
Jamie, I'm not sure, but if I were the coach, I'd make our players put the jerseys over their sweatshirts.
Ooh, there's a smart choice. Oh, first pitch swung on and dribbled back to the pitcher. That one unfortunately gets away from Varecki. Runner will be safe at first. Other runner will advance to third base. Varecki may be winded there a little bit. She fell awkwardly. Bit of a high throw, perhaps not her fault. But the Maroon unable to put away Trinity Christian visitors. And they will have to get one more out here still. Runners at first and third. The score is 9-0.
I agree, Jamie. That ball looked a little bit high there, overthrown. And the first ball that I think she has missed for this game.
Quick pep talk there at the mound between Isabel Ho, Jenny Chen, and Ellie Varecki. Bit of a conference of seniors going on here. We got more seniors on the mound than they have on their roster. This is a little bit of a wild comparison.
It is indeed. Graphics worker Julia Caulfield here cheering on our side.
That ball laced but foul. That's number one, the pitcher, the opposing pitcher, Karis Friesen. Again, an 8th grader, but see if she can hit at a high school level here.
For their height, they don't look 8th grade.
It's true. They got some good size on the opposing team. Chen delivers, swung through and missed. Still runners at first and third. Nobody advances on that play. It's an 0-2 count. Let's see if Chen can get one more here. Swung on and fouled. Can Varecki get there? Not quite. It's up against the fence and fight again. We will get another pitch before this inning is over. Lots of folks on campus today with 3 home competitions.
And a lot of away ones too. Earlier in my grade meeting, almost 60% of the class was not there as they had sports games off campus.
Is that right? Wow, sophomores traveling all over the globe to compete for the Maroon. That ball dribbled past the pitcher, over to second base, throw over to first, and that ends the inning. Just one run of damage there as we end the top of the first. The Maroon will head to the top of the fourth. Maroon will head to the bottom of the fourth, hoping to claw back some of these 9 runs. Probably a wise choice there by Chen to let that ball go to her second baseman.
And I'm not sure if that was the 9th or the 10th run. It was 9
Scoreboard
before the
showing
run.
9. Umpires conferencing there down the first baseline a little bit. Can see some fans blanketed in their seats there behind the mesh wire.
It's a cold day.
It's a chilly one.
I wonder what the umpires are talking about there. Do you think it's about the game or just like fun chat?
You know, I'm not sure. Strategizing, perhaps. Not too easy to be only 2 umpires on the field. Of course, at the professional level, there are typically 4, 1 for each base.
And this Trinity Christian team looks like they have a good arm on all of their players, not just a few of them.
Pretty impressive. Very professional the way they're working the ball around in their warm-ups here. Not too many mistakes being made.
And Jamie, I have to ask, are the gloves in this sport any different from the men's sport?
They tend to be a little bit bigger on average, just to account for the larger softball. But other than that, relatively similar. You can use them pretty interchangeably.
Here we go.
Infield gloves, of course, always a little bit smaller than outfield gloves.
And
Quickly one out there on a ground ball. Maroon not posing very much of an offensive threat today. They'll have to change that if they're hoping to get back into this one. Friesen delivers. That ball dribbled foul. Looks like that's L. Young back up for the Maroon. She's in the box. She's ready. Friesen's delivery. Grounded back to the pitcher. Gets through to the shortstop. And thrown out. A bit of a rocket of an arm there from number 7. That's Emma Siebert, the 9th grader. Thought that might have been the first hit for the Maroon. Unfortunately, still an out. L. Young showing a little bit of life, though. That's a good sign for the Maroon if they can string a few of those together. Mistakes will happen. Swung on and grounded down to third base. Just foul. Not every day you see the pitcher comes out of the game, Maddie Gilbert, and goes straight into center field. Love to see that. I guess we did see that at the boys' game the other day. Thomas Sigler, starting pitcher for the Maroon, came out of the game after a couple innings of pitching and went straight into center field. Perhaps more of a trend than I was aware of. Swung on and grounded past the mound, back to the shortstop. She makes quick work. Another 1-2-3 inning for Trinity Christian. They are throwing a perfect game.
Yeah, and I mean, they're putting quick work with that ball, being able to get the ball off the ground and to each base.
Once again, the Maroon will take the field hoping and hoping and hoping that they can get a 1-2-3 inning and go right back to batting here. We'll see what they can do. Sounds like we might get a lacrosse update in a moment. Hard to tell about track. Track is so many different events going on at once. So I love watching track meets, but I can never tell who's winning. I can never tell when it's the finals of something. Always a bit of a struggle. Perhaps that's just my lack of experience, man.
I mean, with my experience too, doing track for 2 years now, it is hard to kind of tell. You just have to like kind of look and guess and check the time and hope the timing is accurate.
That's a lot of work.
And you love to see the constant updates we have here during this game, just to give you a experience of what it's like at Episcopal High School.
Truly a slice of life of boarding school living. Min, what made you choose Episcopal? Did you have some other boarding schools you were considering, or what was the choice for you?
Yeah, a lot of schools. I think Episcopal was in my top 3 for sure. I had Lawrenceville up in New Jersey.
Yeah.
St. Mark's I got rejected from, unfortunately, and
Where's St. Mark's?
St. Mark's is in Massachusetts. I think Senior Taylor Pulsifer's twin goes
Is
there.
Is that right?
Yes.
Always interesting to me, the twins that have a sibling who goes to a different school.
Yeah, I think I heard his talk once in the chapel, and it mentioned that early on in his life he didn't really want to be seen next to his twin because they didn't know who was who. But now he seemed to have grown more fond of his brother.
You love to see it. Age heals many wounds. Chen quickly up 0-2 here. Let's see if she can put her away. Swung on and missed. That is strike 3. Nicely done there by Jenny Chen.
Great work by Chen. Really lives up to her name of being the best player on this team.
Certainly some leadership there from the mound. Despite the 9-0 result, it has not been bad pitching, that's for sure. She's keeping them close as she can. It's that Maroon offense that really just hasn't shown too many signs of life. And time is getting tight. Top of the 5th here, 1 out.
Seems to be getting colder on the field as well.
Looks like we're working at a good enough pace that we won't be threatening nightfall like we were last week. That ball absolutely rocketed. That's going to go all the way to the fence. And looks like that's going to be at least 2 bases, at least 3 now. And that again is Maddie Gilbert, the starting pitcher for the opposing team, with a rocket out to right center field. She gets a stand-up triple. You don't see those every day.
And Gilbert for sure is the MVP on this team, being able to both pitch and bat, like I said earlier, extremely Shohei Ohtani-esque.
The Ohtani-esque player. Oh, that's a swing and a miss at a pitch that was nowhere close. Quickly an 0-1 count here. Still just the 1 out. Runner at third. We'd love to keep her there. Jenny Chen sets. And she delivers. Swung and grounded foul. Looks like Chen's adding a little bit of velocity as this game goes on. Often it works the other way. She does not appear to be tiring out as far as I can tell from this angle. Chen delivers. Ooh, just a bit high. One-two count. Would love another strikeout here. Keep the ball in the infield, perhaps, to keep that runner at third. Swung on and drilled. That's going to get over the shortstop's head. Fielded by the left fielder. That's going to be an RBI. She's trying for 2. And she gets tagged out. Not a wise move there, but at least the run came home. 2 outs, nobody on, and it is now 10-0 Trinity Christian.
And you can see there that this blue team is getting a bit too hyped, too overconfident. She should have went for 1, but went for 2, and it did not work out for her.
Getting a little bit greedy there, but that's okay. She had an RBI, and we don't have any of those, so maybe it's just us being envious here. That ball bounced in for a 1-0 count. 2 outs. Emma Siebert stepping into the batter's box. She is a 9th grader. She is ready to rock. Little 9th grader senior showdown here. Chen delivers high. It's 2-0. Chen delivers. Strike 1, 2-1. Gotta love the casual call. The umpire just takes his time, throws it up, and pulls it down in a fist. That one, hard to tell. Looked like 3-1 to me. Scoreboard agrees with me. That one dribbled to third base. See if we can put that away. Not quite in time, and it goes over the first baseman's head. Runner advances to second base. Still 2 outs. Would love to strand Siebert there. Let's see what Jenny Chen can do here. It's been a long day for the right-hander. Isabel Ho, sensing that perhaps a little bit of exhaustion, gives her a breath. Smart move there by the veteran catcher.
A little pep talk between the two.
Often you'll see the umpire come out to break that up a little bit if it takes too long, but they are taking their sweet time, perhaps catching up on some upcoming weekend plans. It is Easter weekend at the high school. Lots of folks leaving campus, man. You hanging around?
I am. My home's a little bit far.
A little too far.
8,000 miles far.
Is that all?
So, can't go home. But looks like they're cracking a few jokes there as well. You see Isabel Ho with a few laughs.
Not a lot of sense of urgency among the umpires, but they break it up eventually, and there we go. We'll get underway in a sec.
And that looks like number 4, Kenna Outlaw at bat.
Great last name there. That's a good softball name, right? Outlaw, a little toughness. I'd love to see it.
Don't even know where that comes from.
That's a good question. Perhaps a post-game interview could straighten us out. She drills it, caught by L. Young, and that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It is 10-0 Trinity Christian. We may have a sideline report incoming any moment now.
Love to see him.
Trinity Christian taking their sweet time to come over to get out into the field. And let's send things to Brady Hopkins over there on the sideline with an update. Thanks, Brady. Always good to hear an update on the girls. It's a funny experience calling a softball game here with our backs to the lacrosse, but unfortunately, not a lot of winning happening on this part of the Holy Hill today, men.
Not a lot on this hill for sure. JV Lax team though looks like they're up to 13-4 in the third.
Is that where are you looking for that?
JV Lax, that board right there, just got a little help from Luke David.
Isn't that the varsity lax team over there?
Yeah, that's JV Lax.
Really?
Yes. I think.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure actually, because I remember the players. I think Lindley Barrier, a fellow math classmate of mine, is swinging down.
I've been working with dogs and
this
working
game.
like a dog.
You love to see it. You love to see it. Sophomores representing.
And 13-4, and obviously
They can't
a
score
huge impact in the third quarter too. Wow.
Yeah, if they scored it, awesome. Bad.
Let's see if the Maroon offense can muster anything here at the softball field. It is 10-0. Not every day you see that kind of a crooked score.
It literally says it.
We still have Karis Friesen there on the mound. That ball dribbled down to third base. That's going to be the first hit for the Maroon. It took them 5 innings, but they got a base runner.
There we go. That's what we love to see.
Feels
Like you said, the first official hit.
Feels like a new beginning here, perhaps. Nobody out, runner on first base. The Maroon are back. Swung on and dribbled again. These soft ground balls are proving tough. Delivered over to first base, but pulled the first baseman off the bag, and we've got 2 base runners in a row. When it rains, it pours. You'd love to see it.
Bro,
And that looked like Varecki there. Great play from her, being able to get first base to base 2, and being able to get herself to first base.
And here comes none other than Jenny Chen stepping in the box, hoping to help out herself.
I don't even know.
Let's
That's
see
not
what
out.
Chen can
That
do
was a
here.
ball.
Friesen delivers. Chen swings and foul.
Yeah, strike.
And hoping to get a few scores here.
Bro, I can't even see the pitcher.
At this point, Jamie, do you think there's still a chance to come back, or do you think this is like a learning experience for our team
Yeah,
here?
that was a ball.
Oh man, I've lived long enough to know that there's always a chance. There's always a chance to claw your way back. It's never too late.
Oh my gosh.
Chen drills one. That one looks like it might fall. And the runners are both advanced, but will stay there. Oh, we're turning third base and scoring our first run of the game. Chen delivers an RBI single.
And what a run. You can hear our bench there going crazy.
Hey, when you got nothing all day, one feels like a victory. Not a great read by Varecki there. She thought that ball was going to be caught. I frankly thought it might have been too. So she only advances to second base, keeps Chen to a single. And looks like Trinity Christian's going to huddle up at the mound there a little bit. Varecki taking a seat on second base. One thing you love about this softball squad for the Maroon, they don't take themselves too seriously. They are having a good time, no matter what the scoreboard says.
that might be the start of a wave for a comeback for our team here.
No outs on the inning. Runners at first and second. One run has been plated, but that might just be the beginning. We'll see what the high school Maroon can do. Trinity Christian satisfied that they've got a good game plan, maybe settle down a little bit, some nerves.
7.
And we will get back underway here. Another tricky element of softball, men, is that often the players have long hair, and the ponytails often block those numbers. Not so easy to see past that.
But on batting, I think that is Lauren Beck.
Is
on
that
our team.
right?
Senior from San Diego, California.
See what the senior can do here.
It's not auto.
What's that?
Because it's a lot darker.
No, it is darker. Yeah, it was kind of
If you were a softball player, man, what would your cleats look like? What colorway would you be going with? I know you're a shoe guy.
Yeah, in soccer, I like to wear white cleats. I never wear black cleats, but
Yeah, yeah,
in
it is
baseball,
better.
I'm not sure what the,
Okay.
as the young kids say, drip
I'm back.
is. I might be wearing some gray cleats, though.
That
Oh,
ball
yeah.
drilled, but it's looks like it's gonna go foul, perhaps.
foul ball. Foul
There
ball.
we go. Runners will retreat to their
Yeah.
bases. Good piece of contact there from Beck. If she can straighten that one out, that's going to be trouble for the visitors.
So is the mercy rule like not able anymore?
Back on bat.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a 2-2 count. She hits a ground ball. That could be trouble. Delivered to first base. They just have such solid infield defense. That truly is the difference in this game so far. Both runners advance, so runners at second and third, still just one out. We'll see what the Maroon can do from here. In steps, is that Gottfried again? Gottfried, I believe it is. There's KK. Another New Yorker on this team. We've got a couple of them. This team dominated by city dwellers, which is interesting. I guess the Episcopal population skews towards urban, but
so now
but
we
we've
have to
got
move.
San Diego, we've got Philly, we've got Shanghai, we've got New York represented, we've got Washington, D.C., little Atlanta, Georgia. We've got some Taiwan. We've even got some Denver in here.
One
And the
person.
most
Oh my.
shocking to me, we have
Can you
Kabul,
check who's
Afghanistan
watching?
also
There
on
we
this
go.
team.
One of the fun things about being at a boarding school, you got people from all over. That ball delivered low.
No one watching.
It's a 2-1 count to Gottfried here.
Godfrey, great work in that read there.
Good eye, certainly from the Maroon.
He said no one was watching.
Another ball. That's ball 3. 3-1 count with just the one out. That ball gets away, but the runners hold. A little bit of sloppiness coming into the Trinity Christian play here. Maybe the Maroon can capitalize.
I think we should have stole that base there.
For the 14.
And that'll be a walk to load the bases.
We're down 10.
You don't get many chances like this. Trinity Christian has capitalized on theirs. Let's see if the Maroon can do the
I'll get
same and
tight
get
on
right
the-
back in this ball game. Suffice it to say, a home run here would make it only a 10-5 lead. No promises, but that would be exciting. That ball grounded right back to the pitcher. We'll see where she goes with the first base.
Oh, no,
She
one run
concedes
got
the
in.
run, but they get the out.
But
There are now 2 outs, but the score comes to 10-2. Trinity Christian leading Episcopal. Still the bottom of the
they have
5th
to-
here.
They have to get to 12.
And wished it was a grand slam.
That would have been fun. There's still a chance. Let's see if Isabel Ho can get back on base.
Same.
She takes the ball low.
Does well there to read that ball. It looked good for my angle, but
That one bounces in as well. She does well to get out of the way of it. Friesen showing a little bit of exhaustion there on the mound. We'll see if she can settle down and finish this inning. Ooh, that one must have been around the player. I thought that had strike
Yeah,
written
she's
all
right
over
on.
it. It's a 3-0 count here. If Isabel Hoda can get to first base, then we might have another Grand Slam situation on our hands.
Open
That
the
ball
base.
delivered in for a strike. It's 3-1.
and all we need is one ball here, and we score.
Yeah, sure.
And that one's going to be low. We'll see if the runner takes advantage. Nope. Episcopal playing conservative on the base paths. That's what you do when you're down 8 runs. No one run is going to solve the game for you, so you got to be really careful not to make outs on the base paths. Isabel Ho reaches first base, and we got the bases loaded once again with 2 outs. In steps Piper Ogden, the junior sensation. 0-1 count here on Ogden, another New Yorker. That looked good. That's a strike. It is 0-2 quickly on Ogden. She's going to have to protect the plate, see if she can put the ball in play.
And Jamie, I think that might be L. Young, actually.
Ah, I stand corrected. Is it? Number 7.
Yes, it is.
You're so right. You're so right. My eyes are not going in a good direction here, man. We got to trust your vision. L. Young, a local, D.C. resident. Maybe she can hit the ball all the way back to her house.
That would be the best case, Jamie.
She is, oh, she drills it. That's going to fall in. A fair ball. 2 runs will score. And we've got, 3 runs will score. Little laziness there from the Trinity Christian squad getting the ball back in. That is a bases clearing single. Another thing that you do not see every day, a bases clearing single. Young stuck at first, but she got everybody else in. It is 5-10. Episcopal has cut the lead in half.
And I'm not sure why, but Coach Adams looked a little mad there.
Perhaps hoping that her junior slugger would have advanced to second base. But this is a whole new ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. The Maroon have come alive.
All right, please.
See if they can get one more or even more here in the bottom of the 5th. That ball gets away. Young's going to advance to second.
And Jamie, as you called it, Young hit a massive ball, turning this game around for our team here.
Felt like a breath of fresh air for the Episcopal dugout. You can feel the energy around here. Another one gets away. Young advances to third. Finally, we are implementing the playbook you predicted, man, making some havoc on these bases.
I love that play from Young, taking advantage of the opportunity.
Are you serious?
A little conference on the mound here. Perhaps a little bit of panic in the Trinity Christian side.
Confirmed.
We'll see if they can settle down and stop the bleeding here. But it is 10-5. The Maroons certainly much more within striking distance than they were moments ago.
And JT, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was on that. Yeah, over Halloween.
Friesen's still out there on the mound. She has thrown a lot of pitches. Nobody's thrown more than Jenny Chen, though, on the Episcopal side. She's been out there the whole game.
I don't know what that is.
She delivers. That ball's drilled into center field. That's going to get another run home. Suddenly, the sleeping bats of the Maroon are wide awake. 6-10.
That seems to have really turned the tide. That first point we scored, like I said earlier, we were 9 down from 1 to 10, and now it is 6 to 10.
It's 4 to 15.
And we're going to pitching change here from visiting coach Ryan Buchanan. He's going to go to a righty. Another righty, I should say. Friesen will retreat to play first base, it appears. Oh, actually, we got a little shuffling going on. We'll wait to see where the dust settles.
There's 2 outs.
The new pitcher will be number... Ooh, are we going back to number 16?
We are back.
Is that possible?
Gilbert.
This girl is not like real confident.
They've brought back the fireballer, Gilbert.
It's gonna be an out.
Oh my goodness, she is ready to rock, trying to settle her team down. She'll take a few warm-up pitches and then we'll be back in action here.
And it seems like earlier Coach put Friesen in as he thought that this game was for sure in the bag, but it looks like after these scores from our team here that he needs to put back in his ace,
You love to see it.
Gilbert.
Certainly not something you see on the boys' side. Baseball, once you're out of the game as a pitcher, you can go to a different position, but you cannot come back to pitch, generally speaking. That would be frowned upon. Here in softball, that rule is out the window. We've got the fireballer back, and quickly she is ready to go. Episcopal's got a runner at first base, still 2 outs.
Oh my gosh.
More aggressive hitting. That's the second base.
Out. Let's go.
And delivered to first in time to get the third out.
Nice.
But the
So
Maroon put up
bottom-
6.
bottom
That's a
of
game-changing inning. We head to the top of the 6th. The score is now Trinity Christian 10,
Oh, yeah.
Episcopal High School 6.
And this could be a mirror of
Complete.
the men's game we commentated last time, where our team was down significantly, but they brought it back.
Let's see what the girls can do. Hearing lots of
Look at this
positivity
one.
over there from the lacrosse game.
St. Stephen's hit out this goal was scored by
Nope.
number 10, Lillian
St.
Richards.
Scratch that.
For
St.
the
Stephen's has
9
scored
minutes
again.
of the fourth quarter.
A little bit of misinterpretation over here in the booth.
St. Stephen's is quite close, so I'd imagine there are a lot of fans here which could misconstrue what you see.
Quite a rivalry we've got with our partners here on the Holy Hill, the Saints. Of course, culminates each year in the, what do we call that competition?
I think it is
Seminary Hill Cup?
Seminary Hill Cup.
Seminary
it
Hill Cup. I
is.
had a little bit of a brain blank there. I've coached in it many times with the JV girls soccer team.
There you go. Have you had any successful seasons with that team?
With the team, oh, much success. Unfortunately, not usually in the Seminary Hill Cup. St. Stephen's usually has our number in that one, unfortunately. Although Episcopal overall has won that cup a couple years in a row now, I believe. Volleyball is always fun to end on. Episcopal tends to have a stronger volleyball program than the visiting Saints.
We indeed do. As a student, I can tell you that those Hill Cup games are electric.
Love to hear it. In steps number 3, Evelyn Chaplin, another 8th grader. And Jenny Chen, the senior for Episcopal, still on the mound heading into the top of the 6th. Let's see how she handles it.
And Jenny, she's been here for a while now, so let's see how her arm does with the wear and tear of 6 innings.
All right, Joe.
Sheesh. That's a workout. Bit of a lull here as we wait for the Trinity Christian coaches to take their positions in the base coaching boxes. But they seem to be settling in, and we are about to be underway. Chen giving a little stretch out there on the mound.
Freezing, bro. Worst decision of my life.
Chen looks
No,
amped.
put on.
We'll see how she handles this second to last inning out here, unless we're going extras.
Shot clock violation. St. Stephen's hit out.
Swing and a miss, quickly ahead 0-1.
This tall guy over here.
No baseball action today either at the varsity or JV levels. They are away. Do you know if both teams are competing or just the one?
I think it may be just varsity, as my roommate Joshua Koo on JV baseball does not have a game.
That ground ball got through the third baseman Al Young into the outfield, and a leadoff runner is on for Trinity Christian. We'll see if they can strike back.
There's not even a strike. There's someone on first base.
Chen keeps getting those ground balls, and they keep not quite being executed upon by the Maroon.
No, there's not one strike. Reset.
First pitch is swung on and fouled back. Number 17, Kayla Kissel steps in, the junior.
And not sure about the field, but at the announcer stand currently, we are very cold. It is getting chilly outside.
Temperature has dropped, that's for certain. Oh, runner goes on the pitch, and that is going to be a stolen base runner at second. Pitch came in a little bit low. You know, I'm still showing 60 degrees, but it certainly doesn't feel like that. I'll tell you that much. Maybe we've just been out here a couple hours now.
I mean, as my grandfather would say, it is not the temperature that gets you, it is the wind.
There we go. Wind's picking up. That was a swinging strike there from Chen. Count settles in at 1-2. Here goes Chen again. Oh, that pitch looks pretty good to me. Called a ball. Not sure what the umpire saw there.
Very questionable call from the umpire, and during a game, it is always hard when your umpires or your referees aren't doing the best job.
Another ball. That's a full count, 3-2. Chen delivers. Ski Reich, 3. That's the first out of the inning. Nicely done. Caught looking. 1 out. In steps Butler. Runner goes.
Out.
Safe at
Safe, that was
third
the
there. That
only
was not a
ball
bad
ever.
throw. Good on the Maroon to keep that ball in the infield. But suddenly Trinity Christian learned a thing or two from the Episcopal Maroon. They are running for the first time really this game. That ball gets by the catcher. The runner's going to come home.
Oh.
Oh dear. 11-6 now.
Nah, that was a base.
Butler's still up. She must have thought it was a different count there. She took off for first base, but it's still a 1-1 count.
Oh, ball.
That one curls in for a strike. It's a 1-2 count. Chen would love to put this one away. Keep the bleeding just to
Come on.
1.
One more out. 2 more outs. Ball,
2-2
ball.
count. Chen delivers.
It's another ball. Oh my gosh.
That ball just a bit outside. That's going to bring the count to full.
I can't hear you, Jay. What'd you say?
Men, who of your friends and classmates has the most exciting summer plans? I know some people are very ambitious with their summers and some not so much. That's going to be strike 3.
Strike out.
The summer plans amongst my friends, a lot of them are obviously going home. A lot of my friends are actually from the south, so excited for the warmth that they will indeed experience. On the other side, for my friends who aren't quite from here, we plan to do a lot of work, especially
All right, come on.
preparation for the SAT.
Oh, boy, you said it. You said it. Terrible, terrible SAT. I remember my SAT days way back when. It's an 0-1 count quickly here on the batter. That ball grounded right back to the pitcher. She delivers the first base, and that is going to be it for the inning. So 1 run was scored, but the Maroon are able to limit the damage and keep within striking distance. We'll see what they can do down 5 heading to the bottom of the 6th.
And if we're able to replicate what we saw in the last inning there, this could be a brought back game.
Would love to see that. That's for sure. Which section of the SAT are you most nervous about, man?
It has to be the reading for sure.
Oh, as your former English teacher, that is not music to my ears.
The reading, it's not quite the content, but no, it actually is the content, but it's just reading multiple paragraphs in the span of half an hour isn't the greatest
High
thing for your
speed.
brain.
High speed, that's for sure.
I talked to Mr. Kuzi last year, how he would do on the SATs, and then he said undoubtedly I'd score an 800 on the reading and writing section.
That is the confidence we've come to expect from Hugh Kuzi. Legend of 9th grade English, Chekhov scholar, Gothic literature expert, among other things. He's taught Middle Eastern lit. He's taught all over the map.
One of his skills that actually shocked me was he is able to tell in like what date or who wrote what by just hearing one or two lines from the book or the scripture I read. It was quite shocking.
Is that right? You can't teach that kind of greatness, but that's what we got here at Episcopal High School.
Okay. Got JV coming
And
in.
it seems
Field.
I stand corrected. On the field, it was actually varsity lax.
It is varsity. I was right.
Oh,
Looks
me,
like we see
me.
some of the JV stars coming off the field, so they must have been playing on Cox Field while we have the varsity here against St. Stephen's in the Hummel Bowl. We got a great shot there of the returning JV stars. I see a Lydia Blessing. A little tough to tell with the goggles again, just like the hoodies here on the softball team. Look at that dugout, though. Morale at an all-time high.
And that is the
Unfortunately for the Maroon, they are still facing number 16, Maddie Gilbert, the fireballer for the visiting Trinity Christian team.
18-4. Yo, Episcopal, hurry
Cameraman
up.
to Wiley Sloan, currently in a t-shirt and shorts at a very elevated height. Don't know if he's cold or not. Seems like he's pretty chilly.
A little bit of shivering going on there, but nothing really gets to Wiley. He is a cold-blooded kind of guy.
He is indeed a beast.
Here comes the parade of faculty dogs,
another
Ginger
dub in the book.
and Penny and Stella. They've been here all game, big fans. Rev C giving her prediction. All we need to do when you're facing a fireballer, make some barrel contact. That ball's going to go a long way. Let her do the heavy lifting there.
And she did say that Piper Ogden is a speedy demon for our team.
Piper, of course, the star of the girls varsity squash team. The pride of the Upper East Side. In steps, is that Varecki there? I believe it is.
Nah,
It indeed is. Took off her sweatshirt as she is warming up now.
The Maroon not
say, like,
messing around here as the game winds down to its final moments. Let's see what she can do here. It's an 0-1 count.
She looks quite domineering with the bat.
Ooh, that ball laced in for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. We'll see what she can do to protect that plate. Choosing not to choke up on the bat there, man. That common technique with 2 strikes. Oftentimes you see the Episcopal batters kind of go put their hands up a few inches on that bat, try to shorten their swing, make any contact they can. She swings and is a little bit late, and that's going to be strike 3. The Maroons start the game, start the bottom of the 6th with a quick out. Would have loved to get that leadoff hitter on. Instead, it's going to be Jenny Chen back out there in the batter's box. We'll see what she can do to get a rally going. Man, these pitches are getting faster as the game's going on. I swear, that's what I'm seeing on both sides.
Ogden goes. That's the speed of that pitch. I am quite unsure about how you can get that speed from an underhand pitch.
That ball drilled over to first base and taken unassisted for the second out.
2 outs, 2 outs, 2 outs, 2 outs.
The fireballer is in total control, and that is not good news for the Maroon.
Fireballer, that is her new name now.
She's got a little towel peeking out that back pocket there. You don't see that every day.
Maybe she took inspiration from the football players from the fall season.
Must have been. It's a 1-0 count here for who we got here. Is that Lauren Beck again? Number 1 in your hearts. Number 1 on the playbook here. That ball's a strike. It's a 1-1 count. This umpire sure loves a delayed call with those strike calls. Let's see what Beck can do. 2 outs, unfortunately, here. Maroon got to get something going.
Swing.
That ball gets by the catcher. 2-1 count with 2 outs here.
2-2.
Not much life for the Maroon offense again.
All right, swing.
Seems like Maddie
Services,
Gilbert has
swing.
had their number pretty much all day. She was in for the first couple innings. She's been back in for the last couple. Does not bode well, but we'll see what we can do. It's all about learning within the game, right? At bat to at bat.
Swing.
That's another strike.
Strike.
It's a 2-2
Strikeout.
count.
Let's see what Beck does here.
Oh, yeah.
Min, what would your walk-up music be if you had to choose a walk-up song to be a batter there?
I actually heard.
Strike 3. That's going to end the inning for the Maroon. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Sorry to cut you off there, Min.
No problem. I actually heard that on the baseball team that you are not allowed to actually pick your walk-up song if you're a underclassman. I know.
Is that right?
A few of my friends, Essentino, Toomey, they are quite unhappy currently with their walk-up songs.
So does that mean that the seniors are choosing ridiculous songs for them, or just that they're getting kind of generic songs?
I'd go with the first one.
Oh, boy.
Songs don't sound too dangerous or anything.
Don't call it hazing, but senior leadership is alive and well here at Episcopal High School.
Is that Ellie from
Entering the
South.
final inning of regulation here, it is 11-6. We'll see if the Maroon can hold them to that margin before getting their last licks.
Oh, good catch.
11-6, and here is when we'll see if the Maroon are truly capable of bringing this game back.
Here's another question for you, man. You might notice that none of the softball players wear hats, right? All the baseball players wear hats. Does that mean that the softball players are exposing the baseball players for having unnecessary hats, or the hat's just a swag thing?
I mean, the visors and the hats are indeed, I think, a swag thing. As the quote says, if you look good, you feel good, you will play good.
Who says you don't learn anything from an Episcopal softball broadcast? That is, I mean, tattoo that right on your chest. That is brilliance right there.
Right, that is indeed a
Strikeout.
tattooable quote.
Chen back
Strike.
out there for
Come on,
another
catch,
inning
catch,
of work.
catch.
That ball is popped foul. Not quite enough hang time there for
Strike,
Isabel Ho to
strike,
get under it.
strike.
But she gets it back to her pitcher, and it's quickly 0-1.
Oh my gosh. Swing.
That ball delivered a little bit high, evens the count at 1-1.
Jenny Chen, it looks like she needs to go back to the lab and practice to make sure she has some
A lot
consistent
of
pitching.
strikes.
No action at all in the Maroon bullpen. They're trusting her with the end of this ball game, it looks
Well,
like.
there's like 3 strikeouts. to
2-1
Sal
count.
And 3 outs.
She
to
seems
Nina.
unaffected by this breeze, though.
Swing.
Nice pitch there to even the count at 2-2. You think she put the jacket on when she's in the dugout in between innings, or she just
Two switches.
runs warm?
I don't know, man. It might just be a
Yes.
Swung
yes,
on and
yes.
missed. That's strike
strike.
3 to start the inning with a quick out.
Right, one more.
might just be a
strike
look
three.
thing when the batter sees that she has no sweatshirt on and one sleeve up.
You think intimidation factor?
Intimidation
Ram.
factor indeed.
Two more outs.
Gilbert steps in and drills one to shortstop, throwing over to first base, but a little bit slow, and Gilbert is safe at first. Good wheels there from the pitcher turned center fielder turned pitcher.
Yeah. The scoreboard says 2 outs.
Now with these track meets, you can see a lot of other kids from other schools roaming the campus grounds.
I don't know.
True, it does feel a little bit like a beehive on these track meet days. Sometimes up to a dozen schools visiting. Players from all over the state. That one swung on and foul back. 1-1 count.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Oh my gosh, foul ball. Strike. 2 strikes.
It looks like there might be a second lacrosse game going on. They have 2 opponents today. Is that possible?
I'm gonna have to
That
argue with
might
60.
We got a
True
green team
indeed.
over there now.
This might be JV Lax girls going against the green team.
Oh, you think so?
This could be
Runner
JV
takes
St.
off
Stephen's.
there.
God, dude.
Throw down to
Awesome.
second base, not quite in time. Good read. And a lefty at the plate, if I'm not mistaken. That's the first time today that we've seen the lefty. She steps up and chooses not to swing. Two count. Jenny Chen delivers.
Actually.
That ball dribbled over to third base.
Oh my god, the out was right there and you
Bit
just
of
didn't
a
get it. Oh my god.
Lollipop throw over to first, doesn't get her. And we've got runners at first and third. Not too bad there by the lefty hitter. Still just 1 out. Chen would love to keep that score where it is and get those Maroon bats one last
Didn't
chance.
you get counted through a door?
That ball gets by the catcher, but only 1 runner will advance. Runners at second, third down.
Speaking of being unaffected by the breeze, cameraman Wiley Sloan looks like he has taken this breeze quite well in, like I
Bro,
said,
if
a
El
t-shirt and a
Young
pair of
used her
shorts.
mind, she could have got the first one third out.
Legendary there. Fellow camera person Eliza Hicks a little better prepared here. She's got the hoodie, she's got the sweatpants, she is ready to rock. I'm even getting a little chilly. I thought I was prepared with my hoodie and my jeans here. Chen delivers again. Swung on and missed. That's number 7 there, Emma Siebert at bat, a 9th grader. Umpire wearing batting gloves there. That's a little extra protection from the cold. That ball drilled to third base.
Home.
Young makes the play across the diamond.
Oh
Not
my
quite in
goodness.
time.
Not
was
quite in
even
time,
out.
but
It
the
wasn't
form
even
looked
out.
quite good there from Al Young and Varecki.
Unfortunately, a run comes home to score. That's going to put the score at 12-6. They are back up
Yes,
double.
Yes.
Not moving in the right direction for the Maroon as the game enters its final stretch. Still just 1 out for
Two
Chen.
outs, 2 outs. Bro, like this inning could already been over.
She delivers. That's going to be a ball up and away. Runner takes second base. Not much attention being paid there by the Maroon to the running game. Conceding almost that run. Second and third, 1 out.
Oh, yeah.
Swung on
Catch
and
it, catch
popped
it.
over the first base side. That one's going to go foul. I believe they called that one fair. Trinity Christian taking advantage of the sloppy play, getting the ball back in there from the Maroon, and that's going to put 2 more points on the board. It is 14-6. That must have just hugged the line. We have a bad angle over there, the right field foul line, but that looked to me it was going to go foul. Must have just stayed a little bit fair.
And the Trinity Christian players also looked quite confused there. That might have been the umpire's fault.
Julia just did.
You love to see a nice, strong, declarative foul ball, fair ball kind of call, but we didn't get that one this time.
All right. 2
Sounded
strikes,
good,
2
but
strikes.
was indeed a foul ball.
Wait, nothing.
Fair ball, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, fair ball. We got a 14-6 score. That was a real fair.
Almost there.
Number 17 steps in. That's Kayla Kissel,
Then we
the
need 3 more
junior,
outs.
ready to do some damage.
It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
That ball delivered outside. It's a 2-1 count.
Bro, come on. Strike.
Strike
let's
delivered
go.
over the plate. It is the
2-2.
2-2 count with 2 outs.
I know this ump wants
Let's
to
see
lead.
if Chen can put this inning to bed.
That was so bad.
Ooh, up and
Just
in.
hit her.
Gets away from the catcher there. That's going to be a full count.
And I think first base stole a base there.
Taking a base there with the ball popping out of Isabel Ho's mitt. And that's going to be ball 4. Girls varsity lax team heading towards the locker room after a disappointing defeat there.
All right, 1 more out.
Gracie Buxton couldn't quite lead the team to victory.
And
Jenny 10 delivers. That one's going to be a little bit
Inning's
low.
never gonna end.
Sports media currently the subject of some photography.
Oh my
We sound good, but we sure do look good as well, don't we?
J-
Yes, it
JBO
is
actually
all
went
good.
quiet there because I saw the camera being pointed in my face. Had to make sure I looked good there.
Got to put your smolder on, right? Looks maxing.
All right, 2 strikes. 2 strikes.
Looks maxing, he says.
Min's got the jawline of a century. I mean, you can't. This is just a genetic gift that you have.
Yes, it's over. It's over.
And that's going to be it for the inning. So the Maroon come up down 8 runs. Their last chance to
3.
get even
3
or
more
get ahead. This would be a huge walk-off win if they can put up 8. We'll see what they can do.
And 8 is a quite significant number for one inning. But if we have Al Young at bat again, who knows what could happen.
Gosh, Brandon.
Anything can happen out here at any time.
All right, please, like, dude, three strikeouts would be amazing. It's like, it's almost 6
And it looks
o'clock.
like it's going to be Matty Gilbert back out for more to try to close things out for Trinity Christian. KK Gottfried will be up to start things out. Perhaps not. My eyes might deceive me.
Shout out Coach AJ here. We have a few batters practicing their swing here. Looks like KK Gottfried and who is that next to them, Jamie?
Tough to tell. The sweatshirts again causing a little bit of havoc for us.
Jenny Chen there with a visible sad look on her face.
You know, she's got nothing to hang her head about. She put up a really strong effort on the mound. 7 innings is no joke. Sure, they scored 14 runs, but not too many of them were cleanly struck. Some of the early ones were a result of some lasers, but for the most part, this was a ground ball kind of game, and the Maroon just haven't been able to execute yet. But let's see if their offense can get them off the hook.
And Episcopal, we are known for our grit.
That is certainly true. In the classroom, on the dorms, and on the playing fields and courts. We're ready to get underway here with the 0-0 count. Last licks for the Maroon. Gilbert delivers.
Strike.
Swung on a miss
Strike.
by KK.
All right, there you go.
And that was indeed a fireball from Gilbert there.
Oh, 1 count. Here comes the pitch. Looked like a foul ball from here.
Two strikes,
0-2.
Come on. Just swing, just swing. You know it's
Gottfried's
over.
got to shorten up a little bit on the bat and put the ball in play here. You can see those runners continuing to stream by behind the plate.
Not sure how they're doing with these tank tops in this cold weather.
Strike 3. That's the first out for
Wait,
Trinity
remove the one
Christian. Episcopal down to their last 2 outs. You're right.
Jay, remove the one
Running.
camera.
Often the distance runners have the shorter shorts around, right? That's got to be chilly on the thighs today. I get that
Yeah,
they're
right.
exercising. It looks like an attempted bunt there by the Episcopal batter.
Yeah, it's on me.
Just leave that on.
I still can't tell who that is at bat.
We got to get our best zoom lens on the face here, see if we can recognize our compadre. Matty Gilbert steps back and delivers. Strike 2. We are down to 1 camera out here. Limited to this angle, straight from center field, coming your way courtesy of Eliza Hicks, one of the best in the business. Gilbert delivers. Oh, swung and a miss. She chased that one. She's going to get to try for first anyway, but well executed by the Trinity Christian catcher.
Yeah, and I mean, when you have that third strike there, I think that's all you can do. Just try to go for first base and see if you can get it.
So their last chance here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. In steps Isabel Ho, the Maroon catcher. We'll see what she can do. Gilbert delivers. Swung on a miss, blew her away with that one. The fireballs are not too easy to work with for the Maroon.
And Isabel has to lock in here as she is. If she's out, the game ends.
That will be that. Swung on and missed. 0-2. The Maroon are looking a little helpless in this final at-bat. Their last chance, and they are struggling to find an answer to the fireballing number 16 on the Trinity Christian squad. That one bounces in low, deflects off the catcher. It's going to be 1-2.
And 16, Gilbert indeed a massive threat.
She delivers. That one extra low may have hit the batter. I thought that bounced and hit her. So the Maroon have a base runner here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. Let's see what they can do with this opportunity. That's really the first significant mistake by Gilbert on the mound. Don't know what happened there. In steps Elle Young. Remember, she had that bases clearing single in the big inning for the Maroon. Oh, and that's, wow, a little trickery on the base paths there. Thought she was going to steal second. She retreated to first, maybe trying to cause some confusion, make something good happen. Let's see what Elk can do here. Oh, a throwback at first. Gets in safely. Elle Young settles in. It's an 0-2 count. That means the Maroon are down to their final strike on the afternoon. Let's see if they can come all the way back. Check swing. She went. Ball was dropped by the catcher, but delivered to first base, and that's going to be it for the ball game. Final score: Trinity Christian 14, Episcopal High School 6. Min, how do you feel about it? Send us off.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we start off week. We brought it back, but then we couldn't get the ball game in the end. A great performance from both teams, and I will see you again next time.
Have a good night.